Well then, the droid does belong to you.
I don't seem to remember ever owning a droid.
We would be honored if you would join us.
An age-old question. Why doesn't Obi-Wan Kenobi remember R2-D2 in A New Hope when he comes across Luke? I'm sure he would remember R2 from their many missions over the last 30 years.
R2! Locate the Chancellor!
So why does he not? In order to answer this question, we will refer to the books. However, first, we need to really examine the character's personality and psychology. Let's take Obi-Wan's previous 20 years from this moment. After his psychologically disturbing duel, turning his Padawan and best friend into a limbless man, watching him being burnt alive, Obi-Wan was sent to exile on Tatooine just like Yoda. Obi-Wan's only job was to look after Luke, and in the desert of the dual sun-scorched planet of Tatooine, he aged gracelessly in the process. His sole purpose was to turn Luke into a Jedi Knight and establish a new hope in the galaxy. He had to be very careful the way he worded his sentences in order to not scare Luke away. He also technically never owned a droid in any of the previous 3 films. They were Anakin's and Padme's droids, after all, and later, Bail Organa's on Alderaan. He merely told Luke he never remembered owning a droid, which was exactly the case with C-3PO and R2. Now let's take this scene for our analysis of really understanding just how much Obi-Wan bends his words and stories to hide the truth from Luke, and for his own good.
Why didn't you tell me? You told me Vader betrayed and murdered my father.
Considering that he told Luke from...
So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view.
A certain point of view about...
He betrayed and murdered your father.
To save Luke from being scared off, it makes sense that he would simply say he doesn't remember owning a droid, easing into their new friendship much more smoothly and not shifting the focus onto him, but rather what his purpose was, which was to give Luke Anakin's lightsaber. Now, the canon novel Star Wars New Hope, The Princess, the Scoundrel, and the Farm Boy was released in 2015, and there was a passage in it that backs up my theory just mentioned. I'll now read to you the piece that will solve this mystery. Han was about to turn back to lock up the circuit panel when he saw the fossil wave the droid over. Luke had a look of intense concentration on his face as he pivoted around and around in a circle, lifting his lightsaber this way, that way, clearly lost in his own world. The R2 unit moved to Ben's side, as if it were his faithful pet, an image that was further reinforced by the old man stroking a hand over its domed head. "It's good to fly with you again, my old friend," the old man said, so softly Han wasn't sure he had heard him right. So there we have it. Obi-Wan did indeed remember R2-D2, but simply kept that to himself. He was a very secretive old Jedi Master, after all.
That's good. You've taken your first step into a larger world.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, I hope I can earn your like. Thank you again for watching this wherever you are in the galaxy. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode of Star Wars Theory. Until then, my fellow Jedi and Sith friends, remember,
The Force will be with you, always.
Now, fulfill